Hello, guys. My name is Nicholas Leong from Coventry University. Today, I am proudly to present to you my real-world project, which is the title "Database to Keep All Error Message and Status." Okay, this our group has consists of three person, which is me, Nicholas, and Tan Wei Chong, and also Chong Kainan. Okay, in this group, we have planned a lot to do our project, such as we have already planned a grand chess as you can see on my screen. Yeah, we have separate into 10 weeks, and also our job is separated to 3 person. Okay, it starts from the 12th of September to the 4th of November. Okay, the first we we are discussing about the usage of program. I I have do a research on how to do the usage of program. Um, Firstly, we considered what database we're gonna use, such as XAMPP, Microsoft Visual Studio, the ISS server, or the SQL Express server. Um, we have already researched on many of these um, server, the pro and cons, and we came out that we uses the Microsoft SS as our server database. Why? Because Microsoft SS is commonly used, and it is easy to set up, and it is easy to search on any forums when you need help. Like if you are using XAMPP, the support forum is less likely to have the things you want. So it is more convenient for you and efficient to use those who can easily search on the web. Okay, and the secondly, we have considered what use of the programming language. Okay, programming language, we have considered PHP because we are talking about XAMPP previously. So PHP is our first consideration, and secondly is the Microsoft MVC, because MVC web application is also collaborate with the Microsoft Visual Studio IIS server. And but in the end, we uses the Visual Basic application. Why? Why we uses the Visual Basic application? It is because it is more easy to code, and it is have less bugs, and it is more easy to fix the bugs because of the source code. It is more easy to handle and also easy to write. And Visual Studio Basic application is also more versatile. Okay, now we talk about secondly, we talk about the phase review. The phase review, I am in charge of the phase review before we have an on-site meeting, and we finalize the pros and cons as I mentioned justly, and choose the types of database and make decision that I just now mentioned. Okay, now we in the planning stage. The planning stage, we have a planning initiation, and also the language and the code choices. As I said, we uses Microsoft Visual Basic as our programming language. And okay, when it comes to phase review, we we have already planning and check the progress by meeting up in Inti College Penang. Yeah, we meet up and we discuss about what are we going to do, and what other team members are doing now, and we um gather the information, and we came out to a final decision on what we are going to do, and what the programming language we are using, and what database we are using. Okay, we came out that I mentioned just now database, we chooses the Microsoft Access, and also the programming language we uses Visual Basic application collaboration with the Excel, because as I mentioned just now, our file is export from the window viewer event. I can show you in the event viewer, and in the window logs we choose a system, and we can see there are many thousands, 10,000s of events in our system, because my laptop is being used for many years, for like 2 or 3 years. So I have a lot of events, a lot of error, a lot of warning. um, as you can see, yeah, a lot of error, and we need to know what is the those things and how do we fix it, and how do we let our employee to know that um, this error has been fixed or is impending. So we can just save the all events as XML file. Okay, and we save in anywhere you want. As I already saved, it will come out something like this. It's a raw file. It's a pure raw file. And okay, our project is to rearrange and organize the whole thing to make it into a more easily user-friendly interface to look at those errors, because the errors is very raw and unorganized. Okay, next one, we already meet up on Inti, and we come up and solve many problems, such as we tried a lot of software such as Java and VC, but we failed. And we face a lot of problems, such as we cannot connect our database with our programming language, such as I cannot connect my IIS server with my Visual Studio. I using MVC, the model view controller stuff, and it couldn't connect. And we face a lot of problems. We fix it. We're trying to find the solutions, but it doesn't work at all. So we finally came out that using VBA and also connect to our database, which is Microsoft Access. As you can see, this is our tables. This is our tables. This is more organized. This is why I said Microsoft Access is better, and why I said Microsoft Access is more easily to see compared with the IIS server, because it's more unorganized, and you cannot find a lot of solution in the web. Okay, now after the phase review, we came to the development stage. Okay, in the development stage, I am me and Kainan responsible to design and set up database. The database we set up is actually we link with our Microsoft Excel, which is the raw file. We take our raw file and link into the Microsoft Access, so that the Microsoft Access can store our database and can store our data, and it is synchronized at the same time. So when you change it in the Excel, it will change it correspondingly to our server. Okay, next, in the software design, Kainan is responsible to the software design, and the software design is to design the code, to write the code, and also to design the interface. Okay, and during the finalized design, I finalized design to see whether the design or interface of the design is actually user friendly and more easily to look at, because a very a very messy interface is not going to be used a lot by employees. So we need to make it more user friendly and more easy to see, because this is what our project are, right? Okay, next one, perform software testing. We have came out two versions of our software, which is the alpha version and the beta version. During the alpha version,
during the alpha version, we actually face a lot of problems and a lot of flaws that is not perfect. Okay, let me show you. Okay, this is our beta version, and at our alpha version, we don't have the IDs, the labels, we don't have all because um we are just briefly come out with the ideas and just do a draft for our software. And now this is the beta version. And as you can see, there are IDs, level, date and time, source is clearly described. And while you press during the alpha version, it can show up all these error messages, but you cannot change the status. When you change the status from the pending to fixed, example, this is pending, right? And you change this to fixed because it already fixed the problem, and you update it, it cannot be updated. The status at here cannot be updated, and so so does the database. It cannot be updated because um we are fixing the solution and it has a lot of bugs. Okay. Next, after a few testing out, we came out with the beta version with a more completed stuff, such as um, we can already, to change, we can change the status. We have labels, and but during the beta version, we don't use this combo box as our status. We uses the text box. We uses the text box for our change the status, and if the employee doesn't know that they need to write fixed or pending, they can simply write the random stuff, and it can cause another employee don't understand. So we change the combo box. This is more easy for our employees to look at. This is more standardized. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is the file after we arrange. Okay, as you can see, we have source. Let me, magnify. Source, event ID, task categories, but my error messages to show what is the error actually. Okay. Okay. Now I will test this program. Okay. Example. This is a pending error. Um, this is a pending error with error. We have errors, we have warnings, informations, and if we are choosing this pending, and example an employee has already fixed this error, so they can just change the pending to fix. They can change the pending to fix, and they can just update it. Oh, this problem has been fixed. Okay, how do we say that this software is synchronized with the database? Example number 8. Okay, we are doing number 8. Number 8 is fixed. Before that, it is error. As you can see, it is pending, and after we fix it, it became fixed. So the database and the user form is synchronized. Okay, this is how our software works. And after we testing out the software, we actually testing our software, and we give some end users like our friends or um and some end users to testing out our program. We we find that there are some bugs, and we fix it, and I call Alex to fix it, and Alex already fixed it, and there are no bugs anymore. So our overall system is actually ready and can be used. All right, thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Thank you very much, and I will end this video now.